Well, hello, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I am Anne LaFollette, a service designer, online educator, and creative entrepreneur. And in this quick tips video, I want to tell you what surface pattern design actually is, in case you are brand new here. Now, I had never heard of surface design myself, even though I had a 25-year career in retail where the clothing companies I worked for sold a lot of clothing that had patterns on them. And essentially, a surface design is any beautiful design, whether it's like this pattern I have on my dress today, or a pattern that might be in a rug, or that might actually be on a little pouch like this. It's any pattern that makes a product more beautiful. If you think about it, the word surface design means any design that you decide to put on any product to make it more beautiful. And I teach you how to do this in my free mini course From Doodles to Dollars that's starting in a few weeks. I'll make sure that there's a link below this video where you can sign up for it. And essentially, you take a little drawing or a sketch. It doesn't even have to be this complicated, but you can take something like this, and then I teach you how to create what's called a repeating pattern that repeats endlessly from top to bottom and side to side. And you then can turn it into something like this, where you can recognize these flowers. It's the exact same flower that was in my sketchbook. And yet now it's on beautiful tissue paper that I use when I send out my products to people who've purchased them. Now, it's not just for paper products, although many people love to create designs and then create their own stationery line. But it could be, for example, these were little doodles, little flower doodles that I did that I then put on these cute little pouches that I sell on print-on-demand shops. The other thing you can do is you can actually put your designs on something like this paperweight or something as simple as a cute little mug. And I wanted to show you this one because this is another example of a surface design. And all it is dots and little lines and little V shapes. So that is what surface design is. And the reason that I love to talk about it is because it's a wonderful way for you to bring your doodles or your sketches or other artwork, and I teach you how to bring it into a computer program called Adobe Illustrator, and I break it down step by step by step to show you how to then turn that into what's called vector artwork that you can put on pretty much any product that you can imagine in the world. And you can create the products just to share with your friends and your family. For example, just think about it. You could create a series of patterns for Christmas wrapping paper. And then all of the presents that you wrap this year could be wrapped in your own wrapping paper that has your design on it. Or you might actually love the designs that your grandkids are creating and their cute little drawings. And you would actually like to create fabric out of some of those designs to put on a onesie or on a blanket or to turn into a quilt. And this process works for that as well. So I wanted to define surface design for you because a lot of people have never heard of it before. I had never heard of it before myself, but when I discovered it, I became completely hooked. And I'm incredibly excited to both share my passion with you and my step-by-step process for actually doing it, which is in my upcoming free mini course From Doodles to Dollars. I hope you'll join me. I only offer it a couple times a year. There's a link below the video for you to sign up, and I hope to see you there. I always like to say in closing that I am Anne LaFollette, and it's never too late to create. Bye for now, and I'll see you next week. If you enjoyed this broadcast, don't forget to pop over to my website, annelafolletteart.com, and you'll land on a page that looks like this. If you scroll down just a little bit, I'm always highlighting in this banner area something new that's happening in my business or something that I would love for you to explore. And so always pop over here and check this area out. In addition, if you scroll down a little bit further, I'm always changing up my offerings in order to serve you best and continue to share the latest and greatest information about the surface design industry and how you can craft a career that you love in pattern design. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you can follow me on Instagram and then also pop over to my YouTube channel. And I would love for you to hit the red subscribe button as well as the little bell so that you're notified whenever I have a new broadcast. Thank you so much for being a part of my creative community, and bye for now.